He has turned aside and served other gods. He has sold out his soul. He said, and Holiness will not go back into that seat of parliament. He forget who has raised him up. And he has aligned himself with all manner of evil. He has sold out his soul. God said, I will allow him to understand who chose him. Who chose him. It is not.
Like and share, call somebody and tell them turn on the radio right now, right now, right now. I got a voice note to play, and I got a word.
Like up the video and share the video. Like up the video and share the video. Like it up, like it up.
But when God speaks to somebody, and this person, I don't know what the name of the person is, I just got a voice note, is able to speak exactly what I've been sharing with the nation from 2016. I want you to listen to a voice note, and I want you to recall and remember what I said when the then PNP and Portia Simpson Miller was in power. I made a statement. We draw the plumb line. Anybody remember that message? The plumb line is drawn. I remember telling the nation what was going to happen to the woman who went to China and sold Jamaica. Her time would come to an end. Destruction would take her. She disappeared. Anybody remember that I have declared the Nebuchadnezzar spirit to be in our leader? He was given, like Nebuchadnezzar, the opportunity to bring the people back and to prosperity. For a while he did, but then turned and set up idols. I want you to listen to a voice now.
People of God, I was in my study this morning and the Lord spoke to my heart. And the Lord said that he has chosen Andrew Holness when Portia Simpson Miller, the then Prime Minister, set up herself as goddess. He was the one that raised up Andrew Holness to be a servant. And his purpose was to take Jamaica to the place of prosperity. He said he allowed them to pay off the IMF so that Andrew Holness could be a Joseph to bring us to a place, hallelujah, God, that this nation under God will increase because he has had a covenant with this nation. Oh, because this nation he has built as a place of refuge where the Jews has come in the early century. But he said Andrew Holness has lost his purpose. He has been derailed. And he says the same way, oh, he has chosen Nebuchadnezzar to be a servant. When the people weren't serving him, to take them into captivity. And when he used Nebuchadnezzar to accomplish what he wants, Nebuchadnezzar turned around to make gods. Nebuchadnezzar turned around to make image, and he has profound the word and the name of the Lord by allowing the tree Hebrew boy to bow down, and he comes up against the God who placed him in his position. God said it's the same way, oh, he has chosen Andrew Holness to bring this nation to a place of prosperity, and he refused. He has turned aside and served other gods. He has sold out his soul. He said Andrew Holness will not go back into that seat of parliament. And he said neither Margolin will go. But God says I will raise up a servant that will bring this nation to the place where I want it, because this nation has been indeed a nation that is upon God's heart. God said, unless Andrew Holness turn, and even if him don't turn, he said, the same way how I have done with Nebuchadnezzar, I am going to show him that I am God. If I get who has raised him up, and he has aligned himself with all manner of evil, he has sold out his soul. God said, I will allow him to understand who chose him. Who chose him. It is not he that have chosen himself to be where he is. He was there for a purpose, but he has forgotten who God, the God who raised him up. People of God all over this nation, God is getting ready to act. All will see how great is our God. All will see the God of this nation. Now we who are praying, we are not praying to a dead God. All will see it. God bless you. As you continue to live for the Lord, live for the Lord, that there will be no harm come to your family. Live for God, that there be no harm come to your community. Live for God, that there be no harm come to you. God bless you this day. God bless you.
My God. My God.
My God. Mighty God. People, please like and share up the video, because people need to hear this message. So if and or when the prophecy come true, them can say this person was telling the truth. People, you need to share this video and you need to like the video. Put up the video by your WhatsApp status, put it by your Instagram, send it to your friends and your family, make them hear. Because if Andrew Holness think that there is not a God in a heaven, he make a sad mistake. Too much cry upon the land. This man make too much people suffer from the land. And if you make too much people from the suffer from the land, they might cry out to God. God I go respond and send a word. Is this the word from God? Like up the video. Like up the video and share. I'm going to make on the ear where Mark I say, and then we are going to talk. Listen to the prophet.
I remember telling the nation what was going to happen to the woman who went to China and sold Jamaica. Her time would come to an end. Destruction would take her. She disappeared. I want you to listen. I remember months ago, last year, the year before, been preaching. I said, this man, anybody remember exactly, even before I played the voice note, I want to recall your memories. When I said that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, at the election, the first time he was elected, I remember saying, I'm recalling your memory, the woman rejected, and this man who promised prosper. I don't know, sometimes I need to record these little moments so I can go back and find the message and replay it sometimes, because when people say you're a false prophet, you're not real and all kind of thing, sometimes you got to go back and bring back memories so that people know that what you were saying then is happening now. I remember when the Prime Minister was selected and elected the first time, I remember saying that he was put in place in order to reverse the order of the at the time, I remember the woman, Portia, the PMP was getting ready to launch and to set up and to fortify the gay and lesbian thing. Also with shiny thing. And I told Jamaica that Israel would not take it, God would not allow it. So transition the government to the man and his family. A man with a wife and 2 children. At the time, the then government was getting ready to endorse homosexuality and abortion. You remember? I spoke against Sister Anna when she made statements wanting to go ahead to legalize abortion. I spoke against her. The next day she crashed, almost died. And now, where is she? She is out of the political arena because of the stance and the decision. She was not allowed to settle in anymore. Now she's out. No foreign God can take God's place in a little Israel, Jamaica. Remember that. It's death before dishonor, you hear? Not telling her that. We're not afraid of nothing and nobody. Let's play. Where is your lady prime minister? After she got defeated, she got sick, and now sicker and sicker. And Jamaica has not seen her publicly again. Disappeared from off the scene. I prophesied it would have happened. I prophesied that this prime minister and his family, God gave him a chance to lead the country into prosperity, as he said. For the second term, I told the country he has blundered and did not fulfill God's wish to make Jamaica and Jamaicans prosperous, but made themselves prosperous, and in the process submitting to the beasts of the world power, and has gone further to sell Jamaica and Jamaican people to foreign gods. Remember told you, and remember telling Jamaica that like Nebuchadnezzar, this man who rise to be an idol, a bro god they call him, a bro god. The young people and the generation, even through the pandemic, they made me look like a fool, and they made me look like an idiot pastor and money pastor and this and that. When I spoke that this leader went too far, not only have they been able to sell us out and invited Baphomet and Satanism in country, they have succeeded to join the order, the one world order, and has given Jamaica over to that order. God is upset, Jamaica. You chose a bow god, and Nebuchadnezzar got the people to bow and worship the image with a threat. And this government is always threatening. Every plan they put. I remember in the pandemic, they rushed quickly to change the books, the laws, to lock up, to charge. Anybody who don't comply, people are being charged some various money just not to have on a mask. The rigid aggressiveness in which this government has destroyed the mindset, the psyche, the morale of Jamaican people is unprecedented. And I made the declaration like Nebuchadnezzar. Anybody please remember? I said this man is going down to the desert with his leadership. Like Nebuchadnezzar is going down to the desert with his leadership. Like Nebuchadnezzar.
Yes, my viewers and subscribers, this is indeed another video. And videos like this cause you to think and wonder. You know, when you put 2 and 2 together, you see things and them add up. When you hear the word we go out, it's not me say it, you know. I don't have nothing else to say. When you hear the word from the pastor, the prophet, or when you hear the other word from the woman, you have people who say them a go church and them are not real Christians. But you have other people out there who are hear from God, yeah? Them a live clean life, them a live righteous life, and them a hear from God. You see me? Is this somebody who is hearing from God? We will find out in the next time. Because guess what? Or in the next election, because them basically say wholeness not going back into the seat. That's what the lady said at the beginning of the video. I'm going to play it back after. And I'm going to close the video so you can't hear it. The lady said Andrew Wholeness not going back into the seat. Because him forget his who put him there. And him put himself there. God put himself there. Mark Stewart talk and say Portia, him talk against Portia and say Portia disappear. When Portia got China, him say him talk against Portia, say Portia disappeared and nobody not stay her, she get sick. When I say really is a good thing, you know. We don't hear nothing about her except she sick. Him say him talk against Lisa Anna and she crash and nearly lose her 3 points. And say, no, she live in the political atmosphere. Sometimes some word is true. Let us see if this one is true. Remember to like and share the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the video. Alright? Big up on yourself till next time.
He has turned aside and served other gods. He has sold out his soul. He said, and Wholeness will not go back into that seat of parliament. He forget who has raised him up. And he has aligned himself with all manner of evil. He has sold out his soul. God said, I will allow him to understand who chose him. Who chose him. It is not